Hello everyone, welcome to another Long Drive live stream. One sec. Okay, there we go. Hope you're all going well, and by all of you I mean those of you who are watching this on the VOD, because there's no one on the actual stream yet, which is to be expected. Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting this desk is kind of weird, and there's this like pole right underneath that I keep bumping into. Anyways, there is 1,200 kilometers left, and we're gonna see how far we can get this stream. We won't get to the end, of course, but we'll see how far. Ant says hi. Hi, Ants. You're the first one here. This is still your guitar pick serial number seed, by the way. Can't believe we're gonna beat this seed. That's gonna be fun. Hope you're doing alright, Ants. How's the sleepiness going? Oop. Couldn't stay on the road for 1 minute. This really is quite an unstable vehicle. And it says, I'm sleepy, I'll probably head off soonish, TM. Trademark. That's good to hear. That you're doing better than the last few days, at least. Not having that thing where you're sleepy but can't sleep. Are you? Trigammon, welcome, welcome, welcome. And how are you? Here's our first stop of the day. Opened the wrong door. Man, look at that length of that power line. Actually, it's not too long, actually. Henlo, actually, you said. Interesting. ED and Erpen. RPN and EDE. Oh yeah, sorry, for some reason it doesn't do the ads right at the start. It waits until a few minutes in just to annoy everyone. Here we have a Wartburg and a Lada 2101. We're gonna pinch some hubcaps even though they won't last long. I think we might do the Wartburg next, like for the next run. Depending on how interesting any future vehicles are, we might use the Wartburg for the next run. Ads over. I feel like those were longer than usual. Sorry about that. But I was saying, I think for the next run we do, we might use a Wartburg. Since it's kind of an interesting vehicle. A Wartburg? Wartburg. This model of car. There's a station wagon version too, which could be nice. Lots of space in the back. Four-door. This is actually the first four-door car we've gotten in the game for ages. I feel like most of the cars in this game are actually two-door. What are the two-door cars? There's the Beetle, there's the Golf, there's the Golf pickup, there's the Plymouth, and there's the Trabant. That's 5 two-door vehicles. I'm not sure if there's any more, I can't quite remember at the moment. Che Gaiman says, fun detail, I believe it has the same engine as the van. It does, you are correct there. And that's another one. Another two-door vehicle. If you don't count the ones in the rear compartment. Oh. Oh no. Already? At least it threw all the cacti out. Can't believe only one hubcap fell off from that. I can't believe only 2 hubcaps fell off from that. Polish this up. I mentioned this last stream, but I feel like the health and damage mechanics in this game are a bit weird. I mean, everything about this game is a bit weird, and that's why we like it. Oh. Radiator. I love how after you get a good radiator, you don't have to really pay attention to it at all. They really should make it so that if you drive a car that needs a radiator without one, the engine like seizes up permanently. That'd be kind of interesting, actually. I mean, I'd be screwed, but it would make things much more entertaining. Oh, we're skidding all over the place. These hubcaps might have been a bad idea. I was hoping that that'd make me drive safer for fear of losing them, but that's not working. They should make it so if you run two-stroke with a radiator, it gets 100 horsepower. Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, mixing fuel to increase performance would be an interesting thing, because right now you can only decrease performance by mixing fuel. Cave Johnson, welcome to the stream. And, oh, this is Voices of the Void stuff. So, this is about a different game that I also play. I played it yesterday, called Voices of the Void. Very different from this game, and, Evil Curfew is a boss you have to beat at some point. I haven't encountered it yet. What have you discovered, Cave Johnson? I'd be interested to know, since, I feel like there's no way I'd be able to beat it by myself at the moment, with the current skill set I have in that game. So first, it's not just the one. Oh! There's more than one! That's exactly what you want to hear when discussing a very powerful boss in a difficult game. You can encounter multiple. Theoretically unlimited. Lovely. That's very comforting, Matt. Exactly what I wanted to hear. Hypothetically, you could get one for every event, but the odds are quite slim. So there's no, like, prerequisite, it just happens randomly. And, thinking I might stop playing that game for a bit, until the next update. Seeing if they nerf these things a bit. You don't really get a choice in the matter. That kind of figures, though. A lot of boss battles can be like that. Especially in a game based on random encounters like Voices of the Void. Wow, we're pushing 150 kilometers an hour here. That kind of explains all the accidents. I don't think this vehicle was made for such high speeds on flat ground. If you don't dig it up, it will eventually dig itself out of the ground and come for you. Okay, so it's buried. This is... You're scaring me, man. I'm glad I'm playing this game and not... not Voices of the Void. At the moment. Oh, no. Oh, there go all my hubcaps. How can you lose every single hubcap in one go? That's almost just as scary. The way it works is your curfews get possessed and lead you to it. If you dig it up, the boss battle starts immediately. The only prerequisite seems to be owning a curfew. I wonder. What about the Omega curfews? What about those? Are they safe? They're included, okay. Yeah. Very, very worrying. Usual curfews or feminine one? I don't know, ask Cave, not me. It might not even matter if you've sold them. Damn it. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't sell them anyways. People who are watching this gameplay for the long drive have no clue what we're talking about at the moment. That's kind of what we like to do in this game. We like to discuss any sort of random things. Stockpile Molotovs, they're highly effective. Okay. I still can't believe we basically only get Molotovs and a crowbar as weapons in this game. I mean, sure, there are other guns, but they're barely effective and hard to find. The problem with Molotovs is they hurt you as well. And damage the surroundings quite a bit. Ooh. Wow. Engine and radiator. They don't hurt you as much as the one bullet gun. What about the shotgun though? Isn't there one of those? I did find shotgun ammunition in one of the crates. Right, whack this on. Any spray bottles? No. Oh wait, yes. Okay. Thank you for the tips, man. We'll keep that in mind when we're actually playing that game. But for now, let's just relax in the desert. You've seen it done. Okay. I kind of want to build a mobile home again. Since it's been a while. Although we can't really do it on this car. Right. You better drink water. It's like my summer car is like a matter of preparedness. I mean, there's not like random death events that you need to avoid in my summer car. Unless we've received a secret update. This is a bus headlight. And yeah, there's a bug in the game that makes it recognize this as not metal. Weirdly enough. Motorhome trailer. Oh yeah, a trailer. Yeah, we could make a caravan. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's make ourselves a caravan. Everybody carries a safety beer for a reason. Well, now beer is critical in Voices the Void too, as Molotovs. True, fair enough. I do hope we get other weapons though. I guess you could use a fuel can instead of a Molotov if you get it damaged just the right amount, so it explodes when you throw it the final time. You know what? We're taking the next small trailer we see, because I want to make a hilarious little caravan. I know there's actually a mod for this game that adds the caravan from BeamNG. But I've decided we're gonna make one in vanilla. It's gonna look janky as hell and it might not get finished, but we're gonna try. Technically, you could take the bigger one from the truck. It already has shell. That'd be a bit too huge for this tiny little car, though. And besides, then you can find to the dimensions it already has. You can't be creative and create your own unique floor plan. You know what I mean? Oh, this is a horrible idea. Not the worst idea I've had in this game, but still not a great one. Oh, damn it. With how unstable the suspension already is, though, on this vehicle. Who knows, maybe a trailer will improve matters. Yeah, a regular car height, car headlight it detects, but just not a bus headlight. Besides, the trailer could be useful in other ways, like we can store all of this junk I have on the roof and in the back seat. Right.
What are you looking for, huh? Come here. Don't run away.
Got him. I hear some people stabilize the car by putting heavy things like gold ingots inside. That can work, but I think you have to have physics lock turned off for it. So, it's not always guaranteed. Could be worth a shot, though. Let's stick this on the passenger seat. Yeah, look at that. When I put it in, the car suspension lowers. But when it physics locked, it bounces back up. It doesn't make much difference. Or any difference, really. Besides, I've already got this piece of train track in here. Man, it's only 16 days till the update. I just realized. Wait, no. 18. It's coming out on the 25th. Man. I talked about that so much. I'm so hyped for the new terrain. Really hoping for some new biomes. Even with the current vehicles, just a new landscape would be nice. Something this game's community seems to be a bit divided on, actually, is the rocks in the road. Shaman says, I'm excited for new game engine. That'll be cool too. Yeah, there seems to be a bit of debate, I've noticed, about rocks in the road. Personally, I think they're fine. They keep drivers on their toes. As long as they load in okay. Because sometimes they don't load in until you're already right in front of them. Oh, look, there we are. There's our trailer. Awesome, it's in pretty good condition. UJS. Ujus. And there's a coffin as well. Hopefully not a sign of things to come. Let's break these boxes. Ooh, headlights. A lot of headlights. Oh, this building has a lot of good stuff. Fill her up. We'll refill from this. Let's take some headlights, since we can never have too many of those. Never have too many of those. I'll never need to pick up a another headlight again. We've got so many. Unless we manage to crash and lose all of these, in which case it will have to pick up more, but we'll see if that happens. Should keep a tally of how many headlights we lose. Oh, I should have kept that tally from the start, actually. That's the problem. I have good ideas for challenges in this game. Halfway through an existing playthrough. There we are. Ooh, a shotgun. Empty though. Right, I think we're ready. Let's head off. The trailer's looking alright. It's actually, yeah, it's putting some downforce on the back wheels. Let's see if that helps at all. I've been thinking about this channel a bit. I've kind of been considering adding some more stuff. Oh no. Oh no. Well, this is going well. But yeah. Would you guys be interested in text to speech or anything? Obviously not as like a massive thing, but just as an option. I just want to expand things a bit. Because right now it feels like there's not much really going on. Not really a core identity. Yeah, it could be useful if I'm very focused. Rhoda curfew fight. Yeah, I'd have to pick a voice though. Maybe we'll have a stream where we do stuff like that. We'll choose color schemes for on-screen elements and pick text-to-speech voices and such. Wonder if the Bonzi Buddy voice is an option. I feel like I was sorely mistaken about the trailer adding stability. Does have a slightly bald tires, so that might have something to do with it. We'll see if we can patch that up in the future. I am looking forward to making a mobile home though. I think it's a very neat idea. Can do all sorts of cool stuff. I'm thinking maybe a small 2-story house on the back here. If you have any architectural inspiration, feel free to share it. We'll do our best. Yeah, driving on the edge of the road seems to be what causes most of the accidents. Like Clarkson's motorhome. Oh yeah, the the Citroen with the apartment block on it. Probably could recreate that in this game, actually. With a station wagon. That'll be a future stream, maybe tomorrow. Recreating Top Gear vehicles in Long Drive. Okay, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream as well, if you're there. I hope you're doing well. Wow, has it really been that long? 32 months.
So this is where you're hiding?
Ooh, what's wrong? Oh, I had mouse steering enabled. Yeah, thank you so much for the subscription. It really means a lot to me. And really helps me keep doing this sort of thing. Kepe. KPE. Is that how you pronounce that? Kepe. Kepe? Who knows?
So this is
Another trailer. Ooh. Imb. This one has shiny rims. Well, it has one shiny rim. The other one is very rusty indeed, but is that a... That is a perfect condition tire, so we've got one perfect set out of this. Let's check this. Ooh. That's also good. Trailers can be really glitchy when attaching and removing wheels. Looks like Leper might be not online at the moment. Maybe the subscription's on auto renew. If it is, I'm flattered. Oh. Oh yeah, here. You just did ads, LOL. You're getting ads? You should not be getting ads. If you're getting ads, I need to fix that. Subscribing is supposed to remove ads. Right as you resubbed, oh. That makes more sense. Well, Leper, we are getting a trailer. Well, we've got a trailer. And the plan is to build a little caravan on the back of it. And see what we can make of that. Mainly just for storage space. Since I still have a lot of things lying about. If there's no grandma's house at the end, why not take a house with you? You can deliver one. Now we just need to find a grandma as well. Is that... Yep, that's what we think it is. You can hear the metal detector going crazy. Look at that. It sent that rabbit insane as well. Look, it's got green eyes. Get away! Get away! Oh. That was the most hair-raising UFO encounter we've had in a while. Normally they're not nearly as threatening, but the combination of a slope, a nearby rabbit, and the incessant noises from the metal detector. Kind of made that a bit more scary than it should have been, at least for me. But to be fair, I am easily scared. Psycho bunny. Fun fact, you can actually, oh, what's that? a few tears in the fabric of reality there. Don't mind that. That's nothing to be worried about. Is the dead rabbit corpse following us? You know what? That'd be one hell of a game mode for this, actually. There's a rabbit corpse constantly following you, or some other kind of monster. And it always travels at a constant speed, but it never stops. So no matter how fast you go, if you stop for too long, it'll catch up. I like that idea. Trigaman says, I think there's a downside to trailer. Yeah. This might have to be something we make on a non-essential save. This little caravan. The engine may be hitting the ground. Oh. Yeah, I think it does, actually. I think you're right. Look at that. Yeah, it gets really close. I wouldn't be surprised if it is hitting. Yep. Yep. Amazing flip there, though. So yeah, the trailer makes the engine hit the ground. I mean, more than it normally does, because this car has that problem all the time. And I think all this weight on the roof might be part of the issue, so... What do you say we move this into the trailer? For the time being, at least. And we see what happens. Turn the metal detector off. Okay, so I was hoping to just neatly toss it in there. That did not work. I guess we'll have to just throw everything in manually. Thank you for the clip, Leper. Right. Let's throw this in. Okay, okay. Awesome. Let's see how much of a difference this makes. Hint, it's probably gonna be not much. Yep, that suspension is still as soft as ever. It's funny, you'd expect this sort of behavior from the Plymouth, but not from a Skoda. Probably worse, yeah. That seems to be the what happens in this game. If you make a change, things either don't change at all, or get worse. Yep, it's still hitting the ground. I think the solution is to try and stay on the road and flat terrain as much as possible. Even that's not foolproof, because the road has its moments as well like that. Weight was on the center of the car, but now it's mostly on rear wheels. Yeah, look at that. Whenever we try and turn it, it loses control. This was a mistake. To be honest, we could probably just dump the trailer and everything in it. Like, I'm really not sure much of that stuff would be useful. We are still going to build a motorhome, but we might do that on a different save with a more forgiving car. Because, yeah, no sharp steering with this. Maybe mouse steering would work better. Let's see. I'm steering with the mouse now. Which I'm notoriously bad at doing. Yeah, I overcorrect too much. Would probably be okay with a wheel, but I don't have a wheel, so... What you gonna do? You wonder if it's possible to put a tire under engine? I have an idea, actually. How about we put some larger wheels on the back here? And that will elevate it off the ground more. Worth a shot. Let's give it a try. See if this works. Spoiler alert, it's probably not gonna work. Right. Put a tire under the engine, it's softer so it could help the bumps. That is also an idea. It could also work. This seems to be doing okay, though. Maybe just because it's going uphill and it's not going as fast. I think the speed is really what causes problems rather than anything else.
One leg there. There's going to be blood. The others kill you.
Yeah, but not my blood, man. Not mine. Really don't like the zombies in this game. Kinda immersion breaking. They are funny though. Have a drink of water. Check out that sandstorm. It looks like it's going a lot faster than it is. So Wolfman says, zombies, I thought they were mutants or cannibal people. Fun fact, we actually don't know. People just call them whatever they want to call them. Nothing has been confirmed by the developers, they just exist. They could be mutants, they could be cannibals, they could be zombies. They could be vampires, since they seem to just drink your blood, but then again, they're out in the sunlight, so... Who knows, really? Bap. Hands. Cave Johnson says, I have an amusing fact about engines. It's unhealthy to operate an engine with an oil pan temperature below 100 degrees Celsius. Reason being, water can accumulate in the crankcase. That makes sense. Jazz hands. I'm always free to lend you a hand. I've got plenty of spares. Right. Don't want to get too out of control with the bad jokes. Hands up, dirtbag. Oh no, it's happening. Don't you get handsy with me. Just realized we have not saved yet this stream, so probably a smart idea to do that. Don't worry, I got a handle of things. Always keep that stuff on hand. There's a lot of hand-related sayings and phrases, isn't there? Like, a lot. Oh no. Are going downhill here, so gonna have to be careful. And by be careful, I mean don't steer much, because that causes problems. Don't brake much, because that causes problems. Like so. Oh, we've got a raid, we've got a raid. Evil Flowers Corp, thank you for the raid with 6 raiders, wow. Welcome to the stream, raiders, welcome to the stream, Evil Flowers Corp. Hang on, let me give you a shout out real quick. Keith Johnson says, I guess that means you could see a pretty sharp pressure difference between the bottom of the cylinder water jacket and the top of the crankcase, at least on engines with a low pressure cap on the radiator. That makes sense. Now, if only the radio had a Romanian channel too. It has a Hungarian one. Why not Romanian? There are like several different languages on the radio actually. There's Hungarian, English, and German, I think. There might be another one. Evil Flowers Corp was playing No Man's Sky. Hope things went well for you in that game. I find games like No Man's Sky sort of fascinating, even though I haven't played them and don't really intend to. It's one of those games that released in a poor state and got absolutely hated on because of it. But then later managed to turn things around. Kind of inspirational. In a strange sort of way. Evil Flowers Corp says, it's a good game to vibe to currently. Yeah, I get the feeling. I get what you mean. Sometimes there's just those games that you really resonate with. Like me in this game. There's a lot of really impressive engineering in engines, especially in the oiling system and to a lesser degree the water jacket, and the intricacy of how those are cast into the block. There really is. Okay, let's go for a sleep. Because I really don't want to crash in the middle of the night and then have to hunt for my headlights in the dark. Evil Flowers Corp says, what interests me are wheels. Like, why round? I mean, I guess because they roll the best over a flat surface. But it's interesting because depending on the shape of the surface, like if you've... I mean, it's not something that would occur in nature. But if you have a surface that's comprised entirely of, like, even ridges, other shapes can work better than circles. Kip Johnson says, like, they have to actually get molten iron to flow into that shape and all the thin bits, and also weld wherever it meets itself. It's pretty insane. It's kind of like, injection molded plastic. How much effort goes in to ensure it all, fills up the mold correctly. And, cools correctly and has the right sort of finish on it as well. Evil Flowers Corp says, honestly, I think wheels should be cones, like train wheels. I'm Googling this. Open File Explorer instead of Internet Explorer. Car with conical wheels. I mean, there are those people who put their wheels on like a slant. I think that's the closest you can get on a car. Gentleman Lucifer, welcome to the stream. Gentleman Lucifer says that it's insane that underwater, direct and high speed can be used to cut into metal. Oh, you mean like, water jet cutters. Those are pretty wild to me. How you can just, force water to go so fast it can cut metal. Cave Johnson says, the only way I could have a hope of making a casting like that would be not to cast it, but to pay someone to print it on a laser powered 3D printer. Do I know how plasma cutters work? No, I do not. Evil Flowers Corp says, I'm gonna go pass out now, apologies. I am sick and did a longer stream than intended. Hope you have a good time. Don't kill any of the boys, they just want to wear your face. No worries, thank you so much for the raid, Evil Flowers Corp. I'm glad you had a good stream, and yeah. Go rest and recover. Hope you have a good rest of your day. See ya. What's kind of wild to me is sand casting. How they get that shape in the sand in the first place. They force superheated gas through a small orifice where it speeds up and becomes so much hotter it can't stay a gas and becomes plasma. That's how plasma cutters work. Wow. Learn something new every day. I keep opening the wrong door. We'll admit that isn't an advantage two-door cars have. It's funny, in this game, the rear right door is probably the least interacted one. I'd be willing to bet. At least for me. Oh, not again. Yeah, I think we might have to ditch the trailer. Grasshoppers can dodge jets of molten steel from plasma cutters. There's a video of a grasshopper fighting one. That's wild. That's all I can say to that. That is wild. Grasshoppers can dodge jets of molten steel. Also not a sentence I was expecting to hear today, but I'm glad I did. I'm very glad I did. House up ahead. MC_land1. Thank you for the follow. I am sorry though, I do not understand your language. Okay. You can lean through the windscreen to open the gate. Ooh. Where's he going? Over here, man. What do we have? A Lada station wagon. Number plate FNN080. And that's it. Oh wait, he realized. Why am I still leaning through the window? This is kind of hilarious. I could do this all day. Alright, we'll have a look through the building. It's been a while since I've looked in one of these. So many of them. Oh, they're all outside. Britman, hello. How you going? This will make for one hell of a restoration stream. Shame I can't fix any of the walls or anything. Can't give it the proper house flipper treatment. Ooh, a broom! Man, it's been so long since I've flown one of these. Still got it though. Not really. Okay, so you scroll to control speed, and you look to control direction. And you can use the mouse cursor to change the angle. Not great, you're in hospital, but you feel fine? Oh, that's no good. I mean, it's good that you're feeling okay, but not good that you're Unwell enough to be in hospital, man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, when did I last save? Oh, I think it was like 20 minutes ago. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, please, please, please. Okay, this is gonna take forever to load. Just gotta give it time. The save file is so big at this point. Oh no. Oh, it's taking much longer than expected. There we are, though. Rootman says, I had an infection in my lungs, I think, so been on antibiotics, so it should be good. That's good to hear. Wishing you all the best, man. No worries. Thank you. Thanks to you for sticking around as well. You really don't have to if you're not feeling great. Okay, this trailer has it in for me. Leper OK is gifted a subscription to Rootman. Wow. Thanks so much, Leper. It's very, very, very kind of you. We're gonna leave this trailer behind. Gotta do it. Gonna keep some spare wheels though, and that's about it. And the funny number plates, because of course. Thank you so much, Leper, for the gift sub to Rootman. Jen. I just like to take number plates that have words spelled out by accident. These things seem to really not want to attach properly. There we go. I've been carrying this random half of a broken bottle for probably what's thousands of kilometers now. Not sure how that even got up there. Hey! we'll stick this one here. Oh, we lost the engine in that accident. Well, we didn't lose it, it just came off. Head the right way. So, a trailer. I'm sure I remember you saying never again, lol. Well, maybe if we get a more stable car in the future. But this just isn't the one. It's bouncy enough already. And, it just didn't mingle well with the trailer. They didn't like each other. Not compatible. I think the lack of stuff on the roof is actually helping out quite a bit as well. Look at that. It's actually going pretty decently. Who could have foreseen this? Actually, storing your stuff properly would make the car drive better. Something you'd never guess. Clearly the roof rack idea isn't the most sound either. How far do we have until the end? We have 1,140 kilometers just about. A bit less actually. I'm hoping to get to 1,100 this stream, or maybe 1,000. Because we could probably do that in like a week or two if I really pushed it. Please no bus, please no bus. Yes. That can be a problem sometimes. I'm happy with this. We're making good progress. My goal is to get to the end of the road, like the day before the update releases, so we can start off fresh the next day. I feel like that'd be pretty cool, pretty poetic maybe. And who knows if the save file still works on the new version, maybe we'll drive back home in the new update. Lost a headlight, but don't worry. We've got plenty of replacements. Whack that in. And off we go again. Well, there goes a hubcap. Actually, I think that was our final hubcap. They were never gonna last. In this game, hubcaps are pretty much just sacrificial. They're like vestigial organs that the car sheds over time. Citroens tend to be like that in real life, actually. They'll run pretty well, but they'll lose all of the non-essential stuff. Like power windows, that'll die after a while, but the car will still drive. Stereo, nope, that's gone. But the car will still drive. That sort of thing. Oh, we're making really good progress. In fact, there's that house again. Not making the same mistake twice, though. We're not stopping. The zombies will have to fend for themselves. Actually, it's probably a good thing for them that I'm not stopping. I'm gonna have to translate this. Sorry. Text. It's Russian. I'm going well, man. Just kidding, I'm not Russian. Good one. Good one. We have had actual Russian viewers in the past. Normally they don't stick around long because I don't understand Russian, but this game does seem to be popular there. I mean, it seems to be popular in Europe as a whole. Mainly because most of the cars are from that part of the world. How you going, man? You asked me. So, how are you? You're Iranian. Hmm. Actually, we can probably check that. One sec. Just tracking your IP. Just kidding. Brazil, apparently. But that might not be you. There's quite a few people online at the moment. And it just shows the locations of everybody. The countries. You fine? That's good to hear. Good to hear you going well. We're at 3,880 kilometers. When a streamer finds out I'm Iranian, ban him, ban him. Oh! I mean, you've given me no reason to ban you at the moment. You're being nice. You're not being rude to anyone or anything, so I'd say you're fine, man. That goes for anyone from any country. Just be a decent, kind person, and nobody has any reason to ban you from their stream. Using VPN, that makes sense. That's understandable. So many rocks. We're in an interesting biome at the moment as well. It's kind of half desert, half grass. And it becomes sort of grey. Up a hill as well. That's dropping the top speed a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. Cars tend to have troubles with hills in this game. It's amazing how steep they can get. Like, sometimes the road will just go, like, straight up the side of a mountain. You won't be able to get up there unless you have the most powerful engine. That's how it goes for most people who don't speak English. And for most English people who don't speak... Well, not English, just English people, but people who speak English but don't speak other languages. It's a useful tool, Google Translate. Though not always accurate. I find it interesting how there's some languages that translate between each other better than others. Like, it's easier to translate between like French and English, for example, than it is to translate between Chinese and English. Or Mandarin. Okay, what do we have here? A few tires. We don't really need any. What's in these crates? A hat, a gun, and a stick of salami, and a motorcycle engine. Interesting. Wonder what this shop was selling. Duolingo is a bit of a scummy company, honestly. I think Duolingo caught a lot of flack recently for using AI in their stuff. I haven't used it myself, but from what I understand, there are better options out there. I mean, there's usually better options for any big tech service. On that topic, Adobe. Does anyone here use Adobe products? Because they've caught a lot of controversy recently as well for their AI stuff and saying, oh yeah, if you make something with an Adobe product, we basically can do whatever we want with it. Which I find very concerning. I actually stopped using my pirated copy of Photoshop and switched to GIMP because of that. Oh, oh. Oh no. Okay, we'll sleep through the night here. Rootman says not used that in years. What, Photoshop? Good for you. When I was learning graphic design, we used Photoshop, and yeah. Went about as well as could be expected. MC Land 1 redeemed turn off a lava lamp. Which lava lamp do you want switched off, man? They're numbered 1 through 5. Just pick a number. Or I can choose one at random for you. Norton was the same. Was good, but now a big pile of crap. Oh, another UFO? They're really active today. Yeah, that seems to be what happens with most mainstream tech stuff. They start out decent by offering a good service or a good product. And then people use it. And then they start wanting to make even more money. Yellow one. There you go. And when that happens, they start making things worse in order to increase profits. They like put stuff behind paywalls or subscriptions or additional purchases. McAfee's another one, yeah. It's funny how those are the two, like, big name antivirus softwares still. Like, they're the ones most people know about just because of how much they kinda suck. Like, for the average person, I'd say all you really need is the built-in Windows ad block, the built-in Windows virus removal stuff, and an ad block on your browser, since for most people, viruses are going to come from ads. Ruman says that's all I use, yeah. The days of like getting a virus from an email from someone you know are kind of over. Even if that does happen, it can't really do anything unless you let it run. And obviously, I'm not saying there isn't any threats out there. But it's just quite a bit harder to get infected nowadays with the stuff an average person does on a computer. It's when you're trying to do weird things like install drivers for some old piece of hardware and you click the wrong download button. Is when that stuff tends to occur nowadays. Oh, we're nearly there. Nearly at our goal. Yeah, Windows finds pretty much everything nowadays. And Gmail scans for viruses too, so... Just gotta be vigilant, pretty much. Ooh, look. Another Skoda. Want to park right next to it for a side-by-side comparison. Look at that. Pretty neat. Almost the same seats, actually. Just don't click that download now button. Yep. Yesterday I was playing the long drive on my PC and monitor. Explosion, 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 explosion. What are those there for? Did your PC overheat? No water here. Ah, well, I think we have some. Need to save. Since we're about to hit 3,900. Check it out. What a milestone. No, wrong one. Don't want to overwrite that. Oh, yep, saving was the right choice. I immediately drive right into a rock that I wasn't paying attention to. I reckon we'll do another 50 kilometers this stream. Why not? Oh, this downhill slope is a bit bumpy. Could probably just turn the engine off and roll. Yeah. Save on fuel. Just coast down the hill. Oof. Even without the engine, I still managed to almost roll it over. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm trying to just pay attention to the terrain. Wow, look how steep that is. Up ahead there. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh damn rabbits. Fucking rabbits, man. Welp. That's the condition of our vehicle, significantly worsened. Oh no, where's the odometer gone? If we can't find that, we gotta load the save, so... Oh, it's right there. Cool. Cool. Looks like we've lost a wheel, though. Yep. That wheelie is a mystery. Sorry. Bad pun. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Down the hill there. Along with our bumper. Whack that back on. Okay. That's better. We're going well now. What happens is, when you have the engine running, the rabbits get scared of it and they run away from you. But if you have it switched off, then they're fearless. And they'll come headed right for you. Even if your car is rolling towards them at 80 k's an hour. I'm surprised we're going this quick up the hill. Oh wait, nope, yep, it's dropping still. It's dropping. Yep, it's like 50 kilometers an hour. Pretty slow. Should probably sleep now. Yep, leveling out a bit. Let's stop here and sleep. One sec. Sorry about that. If they ever add batteries to this game, I'm gonna be in trouble. I say this often, but it's true. I always forget to turn off the headlights when I sleep in this game. Rootman says, them astronauts still in space. Are the ones that got stuck there? That's wild, actually. What? It's been like a month now, hasn't it? Feels like it. It's insane. Not getting back till February, they're just saying. Wow. That's intense. Glad I'm not one of them. Okay, let's stop here. Not much. We'll take care of this. Decent amount of food here, actually. Just need some water. That's diesel. Wow. Still thinking about that. How long have they been in space for at this point? Make another save. And continue down the hill. I'm not sure, but it's been a while. Yeah. Must be kind of concerning. This game can have really beautiful terrain sometimes. I want a screenshot, actually, of this. Very nice. Little house down here. Actually, that's a medium-sized house. I'd say it's about average. Not much here though.
Wonder what happened.
Oh, I think we just hit a bat. It's funny how the first like passive mob we get in this game is that bat. Well, those bats. Actually, wait, no, that's not true. Do the snowmen count? I don't think they do actually, since they're hostile. This game used to have snowmen that would wander about and try and attack you. That was a really long time ago now. Ren says, yeah, I remember them, it confused me. They were kind of strange. I remember at that point in the game you could also make snowballs and snow angels and stuff. It's kind of neat. I hope we get something like that as a winter update in the future as well. That'd be kind of cool. Oh. Those brakes, man. If they ever add brakeware to this game, I am also screwed. In that regard. Wouldn't be able to find enough sets of brake pads to go down one of these hills. $3,929. That's what we're at. And still going strong. Brewman says, I'd like the car to be a little more harder, but nothing like my summer car is. Yeah. What I'd like for this game is just a tad more detail, like an electrical system with maybe even just a battery and an alternator. Maybe you have to pump up the tires or replace punctured ones. Maybe if you run the engine without coolant or oil, it'll lock up permanently and you'll have to find a replacement. Stuff like that. Just to add a bit more realism and a bit more of a challenge. Stuff you have to maintain and take care of. Because at the moment you run out of oil, you just fill it back up and you keep on going on your merry way, which is not exactly realistic. I kind of just want to figure out what they'd come up with for an engine exploding sound effect in this game. Think what would happen. In this game, you can use a bucket as a fuel tank. I mean, that's realistic. Only in some cars, though. You can use it in the Trabant, but not in this car, for example. Because it has a permanently installed fuel tank. Probably the same sound as when exploding a gas canister. That'd work. I think what should happen in that scenario is that the engine is visibly broken. Like it has a piston hanging out of it or something. And it also falls out and can't be reattached, so it's clear that it's, yeah, totally dead. You can use a bucket as a fuel tank mounted on the side of a truck. As I said, realism. Nothing stopping you from doing that in real life apart from common sense. Initially, they'd probably just make it super rusty and unable to start. Ah, yeah. So you have to polish it up first or something. That'd be nice. Just, yeah, more vehicle maintenance in general would be amazing to see in this game. Because right now it does feel pretty easy. You think it'd be unpolishable like radiators? Yeah. But maybe you can find ones in different conditions. Like radiators, they wouldn't get worse over time, though. Like, they wouldn't get rustier. But maybe if you crash, they perform worse before breaking entirely. Like, after you've been in a few crashes, the engine starts to, like, sputter going up hills. There's a reduced top speed, and it, like, backfires and stuff as well. Does make you wonder what My Summer Car with a procedurally generated infinite map would be like. Very fun. But also very much a challenge too. We'll probably wrap things up soon. We'll try and get to 3,950. Then I have to go do my afternoon exercises. Man, we're going pretty quick now. Something I kind of want in this game is breakable glass. Like if you shoot your windscreen or crash severely, it shatters and you have to like pull it out in order to see properly and then later replace it with another one. Oh, look, a van. I feel like we're seeing vans a bit more often recently. Bijikwa. Passengers. Passenger van. Interesting window layout.
I can see.
A fully equipped motorcycle full of water. I will take this. This will come in handy. Okay. Yeah, not much we need here, I don't think. Apart from that water. We will set this thing free, though. Handbrake off. Goodbye. Baguette. Actually, that's a croissant. Oh man, that's one pile of things. Cave Johnson wants a lava lamp turned on. Okay. Just before we finish the stream, I guess. Only got 4 kilometers to go before we wrap things up. If anybody has any suggestions for raids, if there's a streamer you'd like to see me raid, feel free to share their username and I'll try and raid them. That can also be yourself if you're about to go live and you want me to raid you. If we don't get any suggestions, we might just yeah, see who else is playing Long Drive at the moment. Getting close. Game's slowing us down a bit with these hills. And we're about to enter a winter biome too. Look how pink the ground is. Very pretty, actually. We're really slowing down now. Not long to go though. There we are. Save the game, and I'll see who's on to raid. Yep. Someone's on Long Drive. Wow, they're doing like a 10-hour stream. Wow. Well, we're gonna raid this person for sure. Okay. One sec, I'm just gotta wait for the stream to load. Twitch really doesn't like loading the streams on my internet connection while I'm also streaming for some reason, so... Okay. Right. Rating now. Hope you all enjoyed this stream. Thank you to MC_land1 for the follow. Leper AK for the gift subscription and for subscribing. And Arethanus for following a few days ago while I was offline. So. Oh, and Evil Flowers Corp for the raid. Almost forgot. I will see you all tomorrow for this game again, or maybe some Voices of the Void, not sure. And yeah, that'll be about it. Bye now.